Yeah, the Hindu rebels, man. They're real. It's okay. Forts, you just had to literally forts aren't for me. Or the Hindu rebels. Should be able to like deactivate a fort and save it for your after the rebels somehow. The dream. Like, I want the fort. I just don't want them to have the fort. So I think it's time to get some light ships. I mean, how's the old light ships actually like not that much worse? Is it worth building those other ships instead? They are pretty cheap. Like maybe the ships are worth it. They're super, super cheap. And they give almost the same maritime presence. I'm like, maybe let's build those. Actually, what I really need to do is instead of just randomly building, I should just like set up a bunch of ships to go to different sea tiles right now. Then build to them. Uh-oh. That's right, I forgot about this. Bro, they have boats already? Crazy. These freaking rebels. Apparently I'm exiled as well. I can wow, no morale. Bro, I'm being trolled. Can you please get morale before you walk places? Fighting the entire Hindu world here. Why am I not okay, whatever. Just kill them all. Yeah, this Coca-Cola. What's their name? Colanadu. Execute them. Should be able to like, take my revenge. Like they took half my nation, not even half, way more than half. Why am I guys not replenishing? That's what I want to know. Like, what's going on? Why aren't my men replenishing here? Do you have like an excuse? What's the deal? No, but for real, what's the deal? Why aren't they replenishing? This is hilarious. 2,000 versus 52,000, and it's not even close. But for real Paradox, why aren't my guys replenishing? Like, hello? Game? Why are my guys not replenishing? Is like game bad or like what's the deal? Just my guys just literally are not replenishing. But I don't know why. Like, I'm confused. Finally. Just game bad? Like, I don't know. Why are they replenishing? Like, that's annoying. Rebellion is ridiculous. Maybe I couldn't deal with this. I mean, they can never beat me. I feel like I'm not really winning either. It's kind of funny. They're mad about me not calling Parliament. Can surely fix that. Yeah, it's crazy. I lost, like, 80% of my nation here. Apparently I'm getting a lot of war exhaustion, I guess. Oh, I didn't get that siege. Is that the capital? I think that's the capital. Yeah. Sri Lanka's annoying. I don't know why, but like half the time my guys just don't replenish. Like months go by, nothing. Like, how do you see why that is? Lacking goods? What good are we lacking? Horses? Guess I can hire my levies. Super annoying. Here with Age of Discovery. Should I go for like extraterritorial exploration? Probably not now. Let's Yeah, well, no, just the standard admin. It's worth taxing though. Apparently, I don't have any horses in my market. And they got back the freaking Oracle. No, it's not connected by land. Well, there's a land bridge, but you can't use it. It's just there to meme. I accidentally just lost my horses. Well, can I build new ones yet? Why did they get stack wiped? That's so annoying. There's no horses, I guess. No horses to carry anymore. I feel like just, I don't know if I can deal with this. Yeah, I think it's just like a reload angle. I thought I could deal with it, but when was before the war? Restart the recording. Those rebels are really fun. I just can't have a diplomat or one of my cabinet seats I'm not allowed to use. That's fine. I gotta go back further. I don't even know when it started, but I'm like, yeah, it's just pain to fight like 50,000 people of rebels. It's just like, bro. I think they need to rework the. I mean, I think the rebel system entirely is bad. Everything about it is bad. Just get back to our permanent rebel crackdown on the Hindu zealots. -1 cabinet action. So it is what it is. Let's set up our boats. Just gonna put stacks of 1 around. And then we'll recruit to them. I like the idea of using these cheaper boats though. I don't know, they have like these special boats in India. They're cheap. Trade ships. Just massive sea tiles. Jeez. Yeah, these nice sized sea tiles. You don't need that many groups of ships, do you? Guess not. I'm just going to recruit to 20 in each of these stacks if I can. I need more cities, so more docks. Yeah, I think what I should do here is just turn the coast into cities, or towns, I guess. So I can build more docks. And I can also get better control that way too. Naval buildings. I'll just turn the entirety of the coast into towns. Okay, that'll be good. Might be a little overkill to do that, but you know. Oh well. Maybe I sneak a claim here. Sure. Might as well. These guys just, you know, randomly have land in the middle of my land. Let's just declare here. I have some weird mechanic that it costs karma to declare war. I don't even know what that means really, but something bad. These guys have troops? I doubt it. Oh, they did. Rip. No, I just gotta get the capital. I'll have cannons someday, but just not today. Man, these guys are mad. Really mad. Who's the mad people? The peasants? Can't tell. The Hindu problem. The great Hindu problem. I guess I could solve it by looting all my forts and then raising my armies. Sure. I mean, I'll never really deal with the Hindu issue, you know? It'll be eternal. And they killed my boats. It's unfortunate. They're killing my one mans. Leave my boats alone. These guys are even more mad than before. Is it the nobility? Not sure. I think I want a forts mod that makes forts siege 3 times as fast. Or something like that. Forts are just really poorly designed, I think, in this game. Oh, really? Maybe I should look for a mod that does that. I think I would just like it so... I mean, I would like a... Honestly, I would like a mod that makes it so there's not a 100% war score penalty for taking forts. There we go, the I lose all my land thing. Wait, did I lose? I didn't know they did that. They take your levies? What? I didn't know they did that. They literally just yoinked my levies. And my horses. I guess I can't be standing in enemy territory. I lose my... Okay. Cool. If you're standing in enemy territory, you just lose your shit. Cringe. Yeah, I need to look for some mods to make this game better. Yeah, maybe I think I think I should look at some mods. That's not... I don't... Super annoying. They can't make it in time, can they? Alright, I got my guys in my city. They can't steal them this time, right? I guess these guys are lost. Oh, you get your levies taken no matter what you do. They just can't be raised, I guess. Neat. Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know the rebels just took levies from you. Why do they have a standing army immediately? Like, this game gets worse and worse, I swear. It's so annoying. These are... I mean, there's just so many things I dislike about this game lately. I don't know. It's frustrating. Yeah, I'm like considering. I lately have like maybe I should play some U4. I don't think it. I don't know if it'd be well received content wise. I guess I got to deal with the entirety of the world rebelling. I guess, like just casually lose all my people here. Look at the charts. Worse than the Black Death. I don't have enough guys here. Those are all professionals. How does that even make sense? 28 units of cav. They have that much elephant cavalry over there. Okay, cool game. Let's make rebellions less fun. Okay, they're just professional troops now. $62,000. I'll destroy these guys. Not even close. Losers. What universe should I be negative war score here? I don't get this. They have Sri Lanka. Who cares? I own like half their land and that's crazy. Like, how are they calculating this? Crazy. Yeah. There's a lot, like, I don't know. If I was a modder, it would be like I'd have like a tall task of things I'd want to change. Like, there's just a lot that I would need to change to make, like, tall task. Okay, well, that rebellion did nothing. Wow, I lost everything. I mean, this is super annoying. I'm leaning towards just cheating. Because this is not fun. Which I'm like, I don't really care. There's just so many things like they need to be changed. Like Rither's Rebels are really dumb. I thought about this like in as a Catholic too. They're just like just really, really poorly designed. The whole system of Rebels is poorly designed. The combat system is really poorly designed. Right. It's like I could go back Hindu, but I really just like wanted to try out this interesting religion thing. So I'm like, I might just like annex, just use commands to annex them, or like could just try to like convert, but it's just super painful. I don't know. I guess I'd try to make my states happy. Just don't tax people anymore. Whatever. The clergy are like, why are they so upset? Give them random stuff, make them happy. I'm just like, I don't want to deal with these stupid rebels. Okay, just have to stop integrating completely to convert. Yeah, I don't tax them anyways. I feel like the balance of this game is so far off, though. Like these horses that can take on 70,000 guys. Yeah. I think like horses are really dumb. I mean, I really don't think the game's too far away from being okay. Like, it's just like just some major balancings that need to be fixed. Like subjects need to be super nerfed. Obviously, like I think they need to lower the gap between levies and professionals, and they need to phase out levies completely. I think in the third age, like I would be okay with just like a hard like you can't raise levies anymore. The levy system sucks. The combat system sucks. I hate going into battle. Like I don't know. The combat was so much better in EU4. It's not even close. And subjects are just like, I think using the console is less of an exploit than using the subjects in the game. Like it's that bad. Because I just have to chill and convert for a bit, though. What can you do? Though I'm not taxing anybody. I'll tax them again someday, but, you know, just like, yeah, just don't tax anyone, I guess. Maybe the rebels will go away. Tax just the burgers. Yeah, subject sword's absurdly broken. It's like, what the heck, Paradox? I think the way you can improve relations and it affects antagonism so heavily, and you can get negative antagonism is really dumb. Yeah, let's go admin focus. I want to start getting maritime presence, but yeah, I can't play the video game right now because I'm being hostaged by these rebels. It's I don't know. I guess I could just perma lose one counter action, or I could try to fix the issue, I guess. Maybe if I fix the problem, it's better. Or maybe the way is making everyone really, really happy, and then when the revolt hits, it'll be less people. That could be a thing too. Can bribe the clergy for like free. What if that'll help? I basically want the rebels to spawn, but like in the reduced form. So it's like if I can bribe people, maybe that could work. Maybe. I'll get rebels on that island anyways. Yeah, that stat of 52 locations is pretty reasonable, I guess. Just delete all the forts. I don't know. I think that currently the combat system and like I prefer. I think Victoria, this combat system's better. I think that I don't know the whole like not having standing armies is just bad. I think like standing armies are fun, and that's part of what makes EU4 good. Okay, this rebellion will be apparently not as many locations, so it should be fine. Now we can go back to integrating. Suppose I can raise my levies. Oh, I'm not taxing people. I should do that now. Let's get back to taxes, guys. Sure, I'll protect faith of the elites. Just be happy. Okay, annex these guys here. And I'm sure they'll come back. But for now, we can be free from the pain. We've had a bit of an issue with those guys. Maybe they'll never come back, you know? The dream. It's weird that the clergy are so upset. Protected faith, sure. I guess I could grab this tax exemption for them. I just didn't want to go spiritualist is the only reason I didn't do it before, but I'm just trying to keep them happy. Perhaps the balance will be better, like, down the line, too. I want to try to go Shinto. Yeah, I just think that I mean, right now it kind of just leaves some to be desired. I can set up maritime presence here. Oh yeah, I need to make everything coastal in the cities at some point. Probably can't afford that now, but I can do some. Make everything or a lot of stuff into towns. It's probably good for now. I'm gonna do a few more. It's not cheap though. Other parliament, free money. Raise taxes to the roof. Hope for no religious revolt. They wouldn't do that to me. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think so. I don't know. They're just like some. I think that the combat system needs an entire rework. I don't even think it's close. Like, forts need the fort system, levy system, all of it needs to a rework. Complete overhaul. Yeah, the Hindu zealots are back. Maybe I shouldn't tax the people. Maybe that's the issue. Yeah, whatever. I like how the religious rebels have no cooldown, too. Really fun. We build docks everywhere, though, as soon as we get those buildings or those cities upgraded. Yeah, there's just some, like, I don't know. I feel like the game was released a year sooner than it needed to be. That's the vibe. Like, there's just a lot of systems that don't work well. I think the billing system is probably the thing that's the closest to decent. I think the combat system is F tier. And including like things like claims too. Right. You know what's funny? You want? Let me tell you guys a story. Let me tell you guys a story. Ready? So the day that we are, again, I was invited to Spain, and for those that don't know, to like, I don't know, they invite a bunch of creators to Spain, right? And so the day of the event, right? Like it's kind of funny. Like Johan's on like, imagine you're in like a. It's really not like it's a room that the studio is basically like a house turned into a, like, think of like a, I don't know, maybe like a 3 to 4 bedroom house turned into like a studio, like a decently sized house, but turned into a studio, right? But anyways, you have this area where it's like, just imagine like the Johan's in front of the classroom, right? And we're all just like sitting in seats, in a few rows of seats, like, I don't know, not that wide of a room, but maybe like 6 chairs per row or something like this. And Johan's up there showing off the game a bit, right? And showing the CU4, and he spends an hour doing it, right? Talking about all the systems. Okay. And after, so basically, we're like, we're like going through kind of like a presentation. Different people are going to be talking at different points, but Near the end of the hour, he asked if anyone has any questions, and I raised my hand, and because he hadn't showed off combat a single time. So I raised my hand and I was like, "Can we see what a battle looks like?" So there's your story of like they clearly didn't care about combat. Like he literally didn't show off a single battle, and then finally at there he tagged into after I asked the question he tagged into the Teutons to show. Yeah, like literally he was just talking about the systems and the roads and the buildings and like yeah. So there's your story of like to confirm your clearly they didn't care about that. Give you a little story. I was like, we had like 5 minutes left in the hour, and I was like, "Can we see a battle?" And then he showed it off, and it was funny because I think Flory was telling him to get a general because he had no general going into the battle. I was like, "This is amazing." And there's lots of good things. Like I don't know, I do like the control system, or at least conceptually. I think that once they get it down right, I don't think it's like too bad. Like I think it's decent. The control system, I don't mind it. I think that I still have some issues though with like, I mean, there's a lot of issues with the idea of integration though too. But I mean, there's so many good. I think there's a lot of good things about the game, but there's just a couple things that like really hold it back from being reaching its potential. And I think like the forts are an issue, and I think there's just like again, up until 2 weeks until release, the Emperor didn't defend the HRE. Like that just tells me how not ready things are. Like I don't know, like putting that in the last 2 weeks, the Emperor doesn't even call his allies or can't. Like the Emperor is not punished for declining a war for the HRE. Like there's so many things that aren't there that you can just say it's not ready. Oh yeah, it's an afterthought. Right. Like because the Emperor can't call his allies in. And they just made the AI like Bohemia just kills everybody. Like, okay. Yeah, like it literally is the same. And by the way, it's the same experience from early access to release. Nothing's really changed. I just get I just we get like an update every now and again. Except the updates that we were dealing with as creators just had no patch notes. They would just like update and not tell us what was happening. Like now they just do half-ass patch notes for you guys. So I guess you get it better than we did. Right. No, I think the issue is too like the scope of what they're trying to do is too big for the team of 30 people. Like they bit off more than they could chew. You don't need to make a game that's 500 years long. You know? Cuz like it's just like genuinely hard to keep a game balanced for that long and enjoyable. I think the issue with combat is that, well, you have a problem when it mixes levies and professionals because for one, it's like not. I feel like it's not obvious like what's happening, right? Like this is just stupid that I have 3,000 horses and I can literally take on 70,000 levies and win easily. It's like that's obviously like bad, right? I think that the game should actually have started in like 1560. Like I don't even like the 1444 start date. Like I would love the game to start in like the 1500s. Like that'd be like peak. Like, you start in like the 1500s and you're like 100 years away from the age of absolutism or something like that. That would be like awesome. I think 1444 is just not fun. Like the reality is that wherever you start a game, like I don't think that they'll ever be able to make a game that's going to be fun for more than like 200 years. So I would much rather the game started in the 1500s and then ended in like the 1700s, like 200, like because basically the reality is that I don't think like the game is for the majority of the player base, anyways. Like I think playing more than 200 years is extremely rare. So why make your game? Make your game the 200 years that I want to play are like Age of Absolutism. So I think it'd be like fun to start in the 1500s and then you would play your back end 100 years would be the Age of Absolutism. So you start in the Age of Reformation and you end in the Age of and then you play through the Age of Absolutism. And you can let's say you could play the Age of Revolutions, maybe that's where it ends, right? If you want. So maybe like 1537 to 1837 would be like my preferred where the game would be. Yeah. And the game I think it's an issue with the AI not building enough troops too. Right. And it's like the idea of the automation, like I would rather that they took away all the military automation and just changed it so I could let the AI take control of my army. That's it. Take away all the other military automation. Just let me have a button that allows the AI to take control for me. So I can just chill, like that's the tedious part. Like I don't want to fight every single war every time. I mean, I think systems like Rebels need a rework. I think the idea of the whole thing defecting is bad. Suppose we can build a few universities. Should be able to build a bunch of ships now, though. Guess I'll just do like stacks of 15 or 16. Something like that. Just build a bunch of ships. Start getting some maritime presence. Also, we can go humanist more here. Cool. I just don't like. I think I don't like levies in Europa Universalis. But I really do think the potential's there. Like, the game has immense potential, and I like the map, and there's certain, I like the building system. I think they made the tech trees worse. Like, the tech trees need to be, like, not so much space in between everything. You know? Like, there's so much empty space, like, I feel like it's for us, like, yeah. Just I know these are random little things that I'm complaining about that aren't that important. Well, maybe that was the case, yeah. I saw that dense tech tree. I looked at that. I'm like, I'm downloading that like immediately. I normally wouldn't use mods in EU4, but I think this game I'm gonna start using mods. Trying to get how do I get into this guy's diplomatic range, you know? That's what I want. I could compete with for a colony over here. That's surely gonna work, right? No. Get him, guys. Beat him to it. Is there any place I can colonize that doesn't have a million people? Maybe here? Okay, maybe that's better. Cancel this. I'm just trying to get in range of the Shogun so I can steal his religion. I don't use mods mostly for I didn't use mods in EU forever. I feel more like EU4 or EU5 needs mods to find the right balance. I don't know that I can beat the Shogun, but I don't really know that like probably it's fine. Like he probably doesn't send like boats over to deal with it, you know? I want to somehow invade. Well, is there anything I could invade? I want to change policy. No, jerks. Well, who's this? I knew it was going to be a coalition war. I could just sense it. I know they're going to troll my boats. Why isn't there a go to port during war button? Is it so hard? Exploit content's really not for me. It's just boring. I don't know if this campaign's for me. So annoying. I should have had forts. I think so too. It's like super annoying though. I think the AI doing stuff like this is just like cringe. Where they just like want to cheese and I hate the province capital thing. I think it's garbage. I'd rather have less I much prefer EU4's map. Less provinces, less forts. Yes, that's what I mean. I like the map, but I don't like the way that we interact with them. Like the example would be like the forts. Like the forts, you can't just increase the map by 4 times and then not change the fort system at all. That's a terrible. That's dog shit. Like straight up. Like you don't do that. You don't just be like, oh yeah, we're just gonna port the combat system from EU4, except there's 4 times as many provinces and forts. It's like, really? You're not gonna like adjust that to make up for the size difference? Yeah, it's like they that's the like I do like the map, but I don't like the systems, inside of it. So it's like it doesn't really work. It's so annoying. I think the idea that I have to delete my forts because of some gigantic civil war is super annoying too. Because forts are just a detriment to you. Like that is stupid. Like if I could just somehow get the game like if there was a way to like mix like maybe some good person on the mod can do it like if they could like mix EU4 the EU4 combat system and like some of the EU5 systems, I don't know. Like I do like some of the building systems in EU5 and the control I think is fun. Stuff like that, but like the combat system is just such a downgrade. Yeah, but the thing is that yeah, I don't know. I need a mod for it. It's just crazy that I need to like mod so many things in the game. Like there's so many things wrong with I don't know. Like coalition wars are really dumb. How you can't take land from a coalition, it's 150% cost. It's like what are we thinking? The fact that you can get like there's no way to get claims naturally, like it feels so awkward to get claims. Building a spy network takes for freaking ever if you do it that way, and like you can't even get a claim most of the time. Yeah, released a year too soon, sadly. It's not what we love to see. But I think like the rebel system's worse. Like just not from like I'm annoyed perspective, but just like this is fun or this is a good mechanic. I think the rebel system is just like bad. Like we chose the wrong game to just pull that from. You know, like what do we like? We're just like we're gonna pull this from CK3. Like no, this is not the right way. I think the EU4 rebel system's better. There needs to be like cooldowns and things like this too. Having all your land effect is just like a bad. It's not realistic. For one, you wouldn't just not every single rebellion your entire nation would defect. That's ridiculous. You kind of can do that, but then you can't even co-belligerate the coalition. It's freaking stupid. Only reason the coalition is strong is because it doesn't let you co-belligerate. Which I think is like the wrong idea. Yeah, it's like stupid though. I'd rather just get the takedown hegemon CB anyways. That's the true best CB. France is so boring. Like that you could just do that. Like I tried it as France. I'm like, this is a joke. Subjects are a joke. Just like, you know, disappointed with some of the choices they made. Like, I don't think you should just have client states. There's a lot of core mechanics I think that are wrong. Like the idea that you can just take land unrestricted is a problem to me. But yeah. I hope that the game can improve. That's all I can say. Yeah, I think that, like, at least there's that. At least with Paradox, it's like we know it's gonna get better. And, as far as launches go, it's been one of their better ones. It's just a sad and it I would say this is a complaint with more of, like, the world than even Paradox, but just, like, the norm of games being released in a half complete state. And, yeah, that's what I say, like, it's like every game that's new does this. Like, in the last, I don't know, 10 years, it's gotten a lot worse, I think, where it feels like games get released when they're halfway ready. But I guess it's kind of hard for developers though, right? Like, what can you do? Like, because it's tough. Because yeah, I guess I get it. Like, if you spend, I mean, the issue is maybe the team size, but if you spend 5 years making a game and it's still not ready, like, you're not making any money off that for 5 years. Like, yeah, maybe it's not a viable model, and that's why they have to do that. So maybe that's like an issue. Like, what do you do about that, right? I don't know. Like, use an investor. Like, maybe you do just have to get the game out. It's been 5 years. How are you like? Who's paying these salaries? You know what I mean? Like, I guess I can maybe understand it from like Paradox's level. Right, but a balance does matter as far as fun to play, right? If things aren't balanced, then that can cause it to not be fun to play very easily. I think maybe I need some forts, a wall of forts. Sure. I mean, I think with playtesting it's hard too because like, does that playtester have the knowledge? I don't know. Even in some ways, I'm like, I don't know that they can like playtest correctly. Like, can you playtest properly if you, I don't know, don't have proper knowledge? If you haven't played EU4 for 4,000 hours, can you playtest EU5 properly? I mean, some ways, yes, but some ways I feel like you need like some min-max playtesters or, some like people that like think outside the box. Right. That's why I just think you need like, maybe actually use the community for these playtests. Right. So even if they have people like me that playtest, they just don't do it. They don't like seem to listen to that feedback. Yeah. It's just a matter of, like I also think Paradox runs into an issue too, though, of, like listening to the wrong people. Like, listening to Reddit or something, you know? Like they don't do that. That's something that I feel like they don't do a good job of, like, you know, filtering that out. Anti-coalition. No. I'm not doing that. I don't even care. If they wanna declare war with me with a regular CB, that's fine, but not anti-coalition. Like, I can't be bothered. Is there a mod for that? Yeah. Yeah, why offer it to content creators anyways? I don't wanna play right now, that campaign. I wanna delete that CB from the files because it's so trash. Like, or just edit it. I don't know. I need to get with a modder, and I need a mod that makes the freaking the if a coalition declares on you, I need it to not be a plus 150% cost to take land. And I need to be able to sever peace. Is there a mod for that? It just doesn't respect my time. Like, that simply put, I feel like that CB and that gameplay doesn't respect my time. It is a complete waste of the player's time. Sure, yeah, but what if I don't want to no CB them? I think someone did send me a mod for that, maybe. It's just, like, so anti-fun. You get a coalition of 3 people that declares on you, and then they have no it's just like I don't even like, the AI can't win the war, and then they just, like but for them, it's like, there's no risk. It's 150% CB for me to take land. That's triple as worse as no CB. It just shouldn't be in the game. I'm like, that's ridiculous. And the AI declaring wars they can't win, but it's I don't know. So annoyed by it. And not being able to take shit because of the terrible CVs. CVs are just so bad in this game. I would like to delete the anti-coalition CV from the game. Because of the way that they've done it is so bad. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna, apparently I'm in a bad mood, so I'm just gonna get off. Play something else, like, not feeling it. Take it easy.